Hey you guys, I hope everybody's doing very good out there in the YouTube land. We are going to go check the fall conditions, go for a little ride on the KTM here. I see white stuff already, but I'm thinking it's just frost. We might get into a bit of snow today. Should be fun, stick around. Crazy that we got, I'm pretty sure that's just frost. It might be a sprinkle of snow. We're only at about 4,000 feet here. I hope my camera angle's good, you guys. I'm always trying to struggle with, sometimes I stand, sometimes I sit. It's hard to get the perfect camera angle when the camera's on the helmet, so hopefully it's good. It's much colder and snowier than I thought it would be. They cut all these relief cuts in the road because a few years back, I think it was 2017 or 16, we had a pretty serious the spring thaw came way too fast. Like, we got really hot too fast, and literally all the water came off the mountain in one big, literally in a few days. So it created, you can see the trench, it literally washed roads out. It created quite a situation for where I live pretty much all summer, or all spring anyway. So yeah, I'll cut back in with you guys in a minute here. I'll put some miles on, try and get up closer to the top of these mountains. Hopefully we don't get into too much snow. A little snow doesn't scare me though, but you can't quite haul butt like normal. Let's talk about my favorite word, you guys, confidence. It's amazing when you take a few weeks or months off riding, and you normally ride at a pretty high level. It doesn't take long to lose a little bit of that edge of your confidence. I used to go through that when I did freestyle motocross. You know, if you injured yourself and you had to take wet log, jump it. If you had to take a few weeks off, or you injured a leg, or you hurt yourself, then getting back on that bike can be, I know what it's like, because I've been there tons and tons of times. You're a little apprehensive to do things, and you don't want to hit the ground, and there's really only two ways to look at it. You can either abandon your riding altogether, hang up your helmet, or face the fact that what you're doing is not, it doesn't matter what you're doing on a motorcycle. It's extreme. Like, it's not like riding a bicycle down a paved road where there's snow and obstacles and rocks and debris, and so you gotta always try and ride with some confidence. But what I'm trying to say is, it might take a while to get it back, but you will get it back. The key is to ride lots and don't second guess yourself. And you're gonna have to push yourself sometimes, when you don't want to push yourself, because that's the only way you get good at something. If you try and ride in a bubble and you try and be real safe, you're probably going to take a dirt sample, because this sport is not very forgiving when it comes to, you can't hold the bars stiff and try and ride in a rut. Obviously, the bike's got to be able to do its own thing, because if I try to hold the bars really straight, it might slip out, and you're going to try and fight it. You can't fight it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to just get outside your safety zone and loosen up and just try and regain your confidence, and it'll come back. I know for a fact it will. Oh my goodness, there's a nice spot for warm your hands on the muffler brake. It's obviously a fair bit below zero, which I wasn't expecting. I just love how they leave all the logs, hey? I got no idea. These have been here for years. What a mess. Beauty! I'm sure you guys already know this, but for the people that are not in the cold areas, so what we do sometimes when we take a break is pick a side of the motor that's not going to melt your gloves. Obviously not on the tailpipe or the muffler, but if you can just cram them in there like so, try and get them in there somehow, then in about 5 minutes when you go to put those on, you're going to have toasty gloves. Perfect. This is slippery. It's actually beyond slippery. If you guys are unsure of how slippery it is, you can just tap the rear brake just for a split second, and you'll feel if it locks up or if it just slides. But yeah, we're getting into it now. We're approaching 5,000 feet here, I can see. Beautiful though, I do love the snow. Yeehaw! I always go a little cautious right here because it's extra slippery because you don't get much sun because of the shade, but I'll never forget this straight stretch because, whoa, see what I mean? I was down in that rut, it wasn't much of a rut, and I was on my 690. I'll splice in some clips if I can find them, but I was right around here somewhere and I was giving you guys pointers, you know, like a real pro does. And I ate it really good. It was quite memorable and it was quite funny, to be honest. So yeah. So you can see these shady areas, like where the cars have driven. Watch, when I touch the rear brakes down in these, the bike doesn't even slow down. It's like pure ice. So in that situation, I always prefer the middle of the road. You just got to make sure there's no crown in it because the bike will want to slide off that crown. But I always try to avoid the other car tracks because when the cars pack it down, it's like turns it to ice. Ice. Ooh, it's chilly up here, I gotta tell you that. I'm gonna wager a bet. I bet it's -5. I don't know what that would be to our southern friends. I think 32 is freezing, so probably 25 or something, 28 maybe, I don't know. Brr. So yeah, looks like we got into about a centimeter, I don't know, an inch maybe, or a centimeter or two of snow. We're sitting at 5,100 feet, so a little over 5,000 feet, which is not super high, but for Canada, that's usually where you start getting into some serious snow early in the year, so there's not quite as much as I thought there would be. I thought we would have got into a couple inches at least, 3 or 4 maybe, but still beautiful area. Here's one of my favorite little valleys I always go play in. This can be tricky to get out of too. If there's I've gone down here when I had my 690 in about a foot of snow and I almost didn't get back out. Yeah, beautiful little area. The snow's pretty. Oh, there's my favorite rock, and there's no snow on it. Cool. It's good because we can get pictures like that. Yeah, things are frozen, that's for sure. These birch trees are cool. Oh, double whammy here. Oh, that one broke. Cool. Very fun. Small log pivot turn. Oh, I just spun there. I didn't even move. Slippery. Whew. So right on, you guys, that's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna head down where it's a little bit warmer. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely drop some comments. Let me know how your summer went. Hit the red button like that. Hit that little bell icon too, you guys. Channel's doing really good. If you guys are new to my channel, I have a really in-depth riding lesson series. I did, I think, 13 or 14 videos for riding lessons. So just hit the playlists and look for the one called Learn to Ride Dirt Bikes. It's for all motorcycles, but it was mainly made on my dirt bike, so that's why I called it that. And I will see you guys. I got some cool stuff coming, so make sure and check back. I will see you in the videos. Right on. Ooh, it's bright. Turn that down. Orange hubs are working really good. It's gained quite a bit of power with those.